placement in the season. This was pretty much a tough one, but I think I got a good feeling of where I might go. Fourth place, I have the Indianapolis Colts probably at worst 5-11, at best 7-9. Uh, I do think Andrew Luck's going to be back with all the news coming that he's finally throwing a football. That's real significant progress. I'm hoping he can play this season. The reason why I have him going fourth place is because the rest of the AFC South is still pretty dangerous. I don't know if they can handle the Jaguars. I don't know if they can handle I don't know, what the Texans could seriously be like. This is expecting that Deshaun Watson is going to be back and still play at a high level. The real question is going to be, is Andrew Luck going to be the same Andrew Luck, and how far can he carry them? I do see this, and that's the real problem, is that Andrew Luck's going to have to carry this team. He's just going to have to outscore every single opponent that he plays against. He can't do it in every game. It's like how the Saints were back in 2015, when it was just Drew Brees, and he didn't have a ton of help or talent. The defense for the Colts is not that good. It doesn't have a ton of talent or proven players that can really make a difference or stand. It's just not that talented of a team. I think at best he could probably get them to 7-9, but I don't see them going that far. Not unless they just get a lot of opportunistic matchups where their opponent is going in there just beaten and battered up. I don't see the Colts making a return to the playoffs. I don't see them going from worst to first. Third, I'm going to have the Houston Texans, probably at worst 8-8, maybe 7-9, and at best 10-6. And again, this is going in with the mindset that Deshaun Watson's not only going to be back, but he's going to be the same player that he was before the injury. The improvement in the interior is fine, but the tackles are an issue. There is enough talent along that team, both offensively and defensively, to where they can make maybe a playoff threat. The schedule is definitely going to be a problem for them. And again, this is expecting that Deshaun Watson is going to be back, being the kind of player that he was from like week 2 till he got injured. In second place, I have the Tennessee Titans. At worst, 8-8, and at best, 11-5. I do think this is still a good team. I just think I still stand by my opinion that I think Marcus Mariota is one of the most underwhelming quarterbacks. But I'm hoping that he does improve and turns into a worthy number 2 quarterback. Because the 2015 NFL Draft was a weak year for quarterbacks. And it just hasn't been all that fulfilling. Even the number 2 and number 1 overall pick have had some major flaws. Jameis Winston had an increase in interceptions, except 2017 because he got injured and missed a few games. And Mariota hasn't really played all 16 games yet, and his stats are just pretty mediocre. I'm hoping that he improves. I'm hoping I see more of a developed passer. Maybe with the talent that he has, he can probably do that. I'm hoping that he can at least reach 4,000 yards passing. Well, on defense, they did improve. I do like the Rasheed Evans pick. I think the defensive line is good enough. The secondary did get some nice improvement with having Malcolm Butler there to pair up with Logan Ryan, and of course, Adoree might be playing slot, but it's a good team. I think there's a possibility to be making it back to the playoffs. Because of their overall talent, but it's going to be a tough road for them. And number 1, of course, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't think 2017 was a fluke. I know some people might think that it was a fluke. I don't really think so. I think they're still gonna do their run heavy approach. They just need to be ready for Bortles to have to carry them some games. I think he's good enough. He's a competent quarterback. Uh, and the defense, of course, very talented. I really expect this team to be as dominant as they were in 2017, racking up sacks, preventing opponents from scoring, and while also probably getting some defensive touchdowns and maybe some special team touchdowns. I'm hoping that the offense does go more balanced instead of just doing a run heavy approach. Because if they have a more balanced approach and attack, using using not just the run but also the air, this team can probably get over that leap and maybe make it to the Super Bowl. Maybe. So of course that concludes with the AFC South. Next week, we're gonna head east. We're gonna do the AFC East. Talk about, or should we just call it the Patriots division now? And we'll continue this back on Monday. Till then, catch you later.